Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Doorknob Confessions. We are so glad that you're here with us today because we have got a lot to talk about. Welcome, Diane.
Hello.
So excited. So, let's dive into it. I was just talking to you about planning my daughter's first birthday, which has been
Yes.
it's been quite interesting. So, for those of you listening, I currently live in the northeastern part of France, right on the border by like Germany and Switzerland. And all of our extended family, which is about 40 to 50 people, live in the south of France, which is like a 12-hour drive. Oh my God, it's huge. Like, first of all, I'm not used to having a big family. It's pretty much just been like me and my mom and like her partner, Nick, for the last like 10 plus years. And we don't really like have a like big extended family. I have like a cousin, Jackie, and we hang out. But really it's like a small, maybe like 7 people. And when I got married to my husband, and I went down to the south of France for the first time, I was shook. First of all, my social anxiety was through the roof because I didn't speak French at all, like 0, the first time I went. And there was like, everybody was there to meet me. And there was like about 50 people. And they're all really, really sweet and wonderful. And it's actually like not a dysfunctional family, which I am not used to.
That's so sweet, though, that everyone came out to visit and like meet you.
It was really nice. I was really expecting to be heavily judged being American. I don't know. I just like was like, oh, they're going to be like, oh, this American girl. But no, they were so nice, and they like brought gifts, and they like tried to speak some English. I tried to speak some French, and Google Translate was my best friend. But now like I know them really well, and we spent a few like different times down there with them, and they're wonderful. So I feel very lucky. One thing I've always wanted in my life is a big extended family, like a loving, very functional extended family. And I didn't really have that, and so now I get to have that like through my marriage, and it's been very healing for my inner child.
Oh, I think that it's meant to be in those cases of like, you always see people who have small families marry into big ones and vice versa. Like you get to experience what the other side really feels like, which is such like a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely. It's not for nothing. It's not saying that it's like perfect. Of course, like everybody has their quirks and like little things that annoy each other here and there, but it's like not like toxic. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think like I've had a lot of experience with that, and like I find it very endearing that they get into arguments about very silly little things, but then they like resolve it. I'm like, oh, healthy conflict resolution, that's nice. Like, oh, like you spend a lot of time together, quality time, that's so nice. And yeah,
Right.
Ellie, I just love that Ellie gets to have that, lots of aunts and uncles and great aunts and great uncles and a lot of people that really love her. So it's beautiful. So yeah, so we're gonna go down there, take the 12-hour drive, which is going to be very fucking interesting because Ellie now hates the car seat. It's like she fucking hates being in the car seat. She hates being trapped. She wants to like crawl and pull herself up. And it's a 12-hour drive, and we have to take 2 cars, which means I'm going to be in the car with Ellie by myself.
Oh no.
Yeah. My anxiety is already spiking because my mom and Nick are going to be flying down, and they're meeting us in the south. And so we need 2 cars to bring everybody's luggage, their luggage, our luggage back. So that's why we're taking 2 cars. So I don't know if you're our mom out there, but you probably have a child who's like hyper fixated on songs, like specific songs. And so
oh God, what song?
Oh, it's actually not bad. It's not like The Wheels on the Bus. It's not a kid's song. It's it's the Gilmore Girls theme song.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's Carole King, Where You Lead, and I love Carole King. Like, but this is my theory. Every day for about 8 or 9 hours a day when I was pregnant, like the last 3 months, I watched Gilmore Girls for the first time. So I think in utero, she heard that song over and over and over and over and over again. So when she popped out, like it's the only song that calms her down. It's the only song. I can put that on and she just stops crying and she's just like happy as a clam, like laughing. So like it's crazy.
That's so funny.
It's so funny. It's so random. So like she loves Miss Rachel, but like when Carole King, when You Lead comes on, she just like it's like putting her.
Carole King has nothing on or Miss Rachel has nothing on Carole King.
No, absolutely nothing. So so I'll be getting ready for 12 hours of Carole King, Where You Lead. No other songs, just that one song. I'm prepared.
Can you guys go maybe like at night so she can sleep, or does it not work like that?
I'll be too tired, girl. I'm like exhausted by 8 p.m. Like I don't have it in me.
I get you.
So anyway, well, yeah, we'll do the drive and then we're spending about 2 weeks there. And we've been coordinating with this beach club to have her party because, like originally we were just going to have like a small, like, not really small, but like a family gathering at like his dad's house. And we'll bring out little like foldable tables and the barbecue and like something like that. But then my mom, who's like, God bless, I love her, super extra in the best way. Nick is laughing. She's super extra in the best way. She's like, no, she was like horrified. She's like, what do you mean we're just gonna have a cookout? Like what is the food gonna be? What about the decorations? Like it's her first birthday. You have to make this so special. I'm like, Mom, she's not gonna remember this. Like we'll get a cake.
Right.
Like we'll like all hang out. Like it'll be fine. She's like, absolutely not. She's like, we need a venue. We need a caterer. We need like this is like a wedding. She's like, we need to have like the best dress for her. Like she was like so, and you know what? I'm really happy because like now that everything's we're almost done planning everything. I'm like, this is going to be the best thing. And like, she might not remember it, but like I will, and we will, and we'll have photos. So we rented out this like little, like, restaurant by the beach in the south of France. Like, come on, like imagine that being your first birthday. And it's been really funny because for those of you who are unfamiliar with this part of the world, they live on like island time. Like it's not like I'm by Germany, okay? Like that's where we live, and where we live, it's like on time, every time, respond right away, like very like that. There, it's like, hey, the chef is out for a week, just, for vacation. So we'll get back to you with the menu. And then you have to like chase them down for like another week after that because like the booking guy is on vacation. And the deposit guy is on vacation. And I'm just like, can we just like somebody, like, what the hell? It took us like a ridiculously long time just to communicate with them. But we finally did. We decided to go for like a little fancy buffet style thing because there's a lot of kids and we don't want everybody to feel like they have to sit down for a fancy 3-course meal, whatever. So we thought everything was good. And then we called them the other day and my husband was like, hey, like how big are the tables that we're going to have? Because my wife wants to buy some tablecloths and decorations and things. And the guy goes, oh, you're not getting any tables. I'm like, excusez-moi? Like, what? And they're like, oh yeah, you guys got the appetizer buffet thing. So like with that, we're putting you in a room that like doesn't have any tables. And I'm like, like, wait, so you were expecting everybody to just like stand for like 4 hours?
Like
I'm
eat on the floor, like
on the floor. Like I'm like, what the? Can you imagine though? If we hadn't called, I would have shown up that day with like all the tablecloths and things, and then found out there were no tables or chairs.
A makeshift picnic.
No, it's my nightmare. This is my nightmare. Like, and why wouldn't you say that? Like, why wouldn't you tell us up front that there are no tables? We're telling you that there are going to be 40 people. And you're telling me there's nowhere for anybody to sit? We have like old people. We've got like kids.
Right.
Like, oh, Jesus, Lord Almighty. So anyway, so that was like it was like, thank God we called. That was a big thing. But yeah, other than that, everything is looking good. We have live music. It's going to be like a whole thing. We have like really crazy decorations and balloon arches and shit. Like, we're
so
getting
cute.
her own cake so she can smash her face into it.
I was going to say, are you going to do a smash cake? I love when babies get to do that. They're like, oh my God, the first taste of sugar.
Oh my God. Well, it wouldn't be her first taste. She really loves like what's it called? Creme brulee.
Oh, yum. Of true French
True
baby.
French, but she loves cheese and she loves creme brulee, two of her favorites. But yeah, she's never had a cake, so that'll be fun seeing her smash it. And my mom insisted on getting her this like gorgeous handmade gown that's like very expensive. And I was like, Mom, she's gonna like crawl around and get that filthy. And she was like, it doesn't matter, it's her birthday, you know. And I was like, okay. So
Aww.
I think it'll be great. She's gonna look cute.
It's
Gonna have a good
gorgeous,
time.
by the way. The gown. The
Oh,
gown is
thank you.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's handmade by this woman who runs a company, Sivema. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Mhm.
They're based in France, and they're all handmade. So it's like
Mm.
couture for a 1 year old. Which, guys, if you're listening, this was not my choice. This was grandma. Okay, don't come at me calling me bougie because I would have just put her in overalls, or maybe not overalls, but like just like like a regular dress. But I think it's
Yeah.
going to look amazing on her. So I'm excited. It goes by so
Ah,
fast.
I can't wait to see her. And I just like seeing you like grow into like as a mom role, I think it's just been such a beautiful thing to witness because it is like such a life-changing thing. And I think a year has already passed, which is so crazy. And so I can only imagine how much like change and growth has already happened like for you internally.
Yeah, I feel like we could do a whole episode, and I'm waiting for you to get pregnant, and like so we could do a whole mom episode and talk about all the things. But
Oh
yeah,
my God, that
it
would be so
was.
fun.
I appreciate that. It's been the biggest adjustment of my entire life, and I have started my life over and over again in different ways that have always felt
Yeah.
huge. But this, I mean, I always thought people were being so cliche when they're like, when you have a baby, like everything changes. And
Everything
I'm like,
changes.
it's not going to
Yeah.
change that much. No, like you are forced into some kind of growth and at a pace that is so fast because
Mhm.
there's no time to adjust. You just have to do it.
Mhm.
That
Right.
it's so challenging, but also like really stretches you and shows you what you're capable of. So it's
Mhm.
been a joy. Like I love her. She's the best. My little sassy queen.
Hmm. Yes, I love that. And yeah, we should definitely do an episode once all those things happen.
I know, because you're in this stage of life where you guys are talking about wanting to have a baby and go through all of that,
Yes,
and you have your wedding
for
coming
sure. And I
up.
know
So yeah,
people are like, "Oh, well, you just got married, or you just getting married." I'm like, "Look, we've been together for 7 years. We're going on 8. Like, it's time."
yeah. You guys have been together a really long time. Like, I mean, it's the wedding is kind of more of a formality. I feel like at this point for you
Oh,
guys.
totally. I mean, it was just like my parents would die if I had a baby out of wedlock. And they're not even religious. They're just like, it's just bad vibes for the baby. And I was like, okay.
the the baby's all vibes. Like it's picking up
Yeah,
all the vibes. Yeah.
it's
Well,
purely vibes.
it's gonna be great. I can't wait for them too to like when you have your baby to like for our babies to be friends. And they'll be like long distance friends, but like they're gonna be friends.
Oh, yeah, definitely. FaceTime friends.
Yes. Oh man. Well, I'll let you know how this goes. I'll post some pictures on social so you guys can all see.
Yes.
And that'll be in a couple of weeks. But it was just International Women's Day. So
Yes.
so glad we get one day a year to celebrate us, the people who created all of you. That's
And
fine.
they got rid of it on calendars. Did you see that? How like Apple and Google got rid of
I
Women's Day as
did.
like the holiday?
Oh, God damn
Wild.
it. Like nothing, it never ends. It never ends. Like, you know what? I don't know. We need a matriarchal world. I say we all rise up and take over because no, Nick, you don't count in this. We're not talking about you. Um, but like, like we get shit done, okay? I'm sorry. And we do it in a way that's like we're not all going to kill each other. And like, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Motherland, Fort Salem?
Oh,
I
yes.
think it's a CW show. I love that show because it's literally, okay, for those who've never seen it, it's essentially like an alternative world where America is run by women and all of the military is like women and they're all witches. And it's so fucking sick.
It's
I'm
so
so
good.
bad because the writers kind of dropped the ball on it because the storyline got really funky. But the concept of the first season was like chef's kiss.
No, it was. That makes me laugh so hard that you saw that because I thought, like, I saw it and I was like, oh, no one I know has seen this. And I loved it.
Oh yeah, no, Jay and I like binged it when it came out. It was so good.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's really, really good. Listen, I'm all for an alternative world run by women. And I think we all like, and it's in our nature to go like, give us a chance. Like, that's what I was about to say. But like, no, we just have to take it. No one's going to give it to us.
No.
No.
No. Well, I think that it's like the beginning of time is when it should have started. Like, that's like how the show kind of positions it. Yeah.
We really fucked up. We should have just taken it a long time ago.
We really should have. The Salem witch trials is when it should have started.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe in witches. Do you?
Yeah. Well, I believe that everyone is a witch. Yeah. Kind of like when I say that, like, I believe that everyone is like God. Like, people look at me like I'm fucking crazy. But I'm like, no, I think we're all like, you know, the container, the vessel for like magic. Because like, how is being human not magic? Like, if you really think about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's very true. I mean, and the idea that too, like, whether you are like a person with a womb, I should say, like, not just women, but a person with a womb, like, even if there are issues or you're not able to have kids, you still have like the inherent magic of a part of your body that like was meant to bring a spirit, a soul into this world, consciousness. Like, there's something very alchemical. There's alchemy with you know, and it was like never more apparent to me than when I like got pregnant, and I was like, oh, like, you're literally like a vessel for creating life. Like, and there's something about like intellectually, you know that, but then when you're living it, you're like, fuck, I am so powerful. Like, this is magic right here. Like, this is insane. But true, I do think like no matter who you are, you have like your own magic and your own energy and things that you can make happen in the world for sure. But yeah, definitely that's what's most relevant for me at this moment, I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm excited because I know that Gabby has a couple of Women's Day themed, maybe confessions is a little bit of a strong word, but some little blurbs.
It was a post on Instagram that I thought I just came across on Women's Day, and it was really cute. It was like a thread on a forum where someone asked like women, like, share the most like share the whimsical things or share the things you do to make your life more whimsical. And I read through them and I was like, these are kind of like mini confessions, because some of these, like, I don't think you just like, not that it's like you're confessing, but that it's just stuff you don't necessarily like share with everybody, because it's kind of like some of it's a little bit like weird and some of it's like, you know, it's like personal. But I thought I would share some and like talk about it. When was the last time that you let yourself really have fun? I mean, really have fun. That pure, unapologetic, goofy, silly, adventurous kind of fun that you used to have before you became that responsible adult. Look, we all know you're reaching those KPOs at work, you're showing up to Pilates, you're taking care of your kids, you're doing that self-growth work, and all of that is great. But you also need to give yourself time to throw it to the wind and just play. That's just as important when it comes to creating a life that feels joyful and expansive. And that is what Camp Yūgen is all about. Camp Yūgen is the adult summer camp experience for women, by women. We are passionate about bringing women together in community to play, create, travel, and have incredible adventures, all while nurturing and healing the inner child. With curated, all-inclusive luxury trips around the world, Camp Yūgen will transport you to a whole new world, and all you have to do is show up. We take care of everything from breathtaking accommodations to gourmet food, exotic excursions, healing workshops, creative activities, transportation, and of course, pajama parties. Our next trip is coming up in May 2025 for our session in the south of France, and we would love to see you there. You'll be staying at a gorgeous 18th century chateau where you can live out your princess dreams and enjoying activities like daily yoga, breathwork, hiking, horseback riding, crafting, visiting local castles, eating chef-prepared meals, enjoying the pool in the sunshine with your new group of besties, and so much more. Give yourself the gift of relaxation and play and join us today. Visit www.campyūgen.com/May2025 to book your suite and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. That's www.campyūgen.com/May2025. See you in France. Okay, so let's see. I have a couple here. I'm trying to like choose the best one. Okay, so this is a nice one to get started with. So this lady shared that I wear matching pajamas every time I change my sheets so I can have what I call fancy sleep. I love that.
Wait, that's really cute. I love that idea.
I love that. There's nothing cuter than like matching pajamas, or better, matching pajamas, like fresh, crispy sheets, like full Stanley with lots of ice, a face mask, like a little candles. Like, I love that for you.
That was literally me yesterday. Not the fresh sheets, but cute Skims matching pajamas, which, by the way, like if you're trying to get your mans into bed with you, Skims is where it's at.
Oh, 100%.
Really cute. The shortest fucking shorts I've ever worn in my damn life. Like it's damn near.
Where your cheeks are hanging out the bottom.
Yep. I did not know this when I bought them, but I'm about it. Definitely cannot wear them when I'm on family vacation. I like brought them in the packaging to like go on a family vacation, and then I put them on, and Jay was like, yeah, I don't think you should be wearing those to breakfast. But yeah, and I did a face mask. I did a sauna session. So I had a hot shower, and it was just, I slept like a fucking baby last night.
I love that. I also know that you have like a red light, which I need to get a red light, and you do like red light therapy at home. That is chef's kiss.
Yeah. My sauna has a red light in it, so I will go inside and I'll just like, it's my little wellness den. And I always tell myself to read my book, but I always end up scrolling. So
whenever I'm at my mom's house and I'm in her sauna, I actually didn't know you could bring your phone in there. I thought it would like blow up. But
you can't. I don't think you can. My phone stops working after like the 35-minute mark, and then I'm forced to read.
Damn. Yeah. I told Ben, I was like, we're looking at houses to buy because, you know, Ellie's getting bigger. We want a second baby in the next like 2 years. And, you know, I need an office space, like, you know, studio and like whatever. And I told him, I was like, wherever we go, it needs to be able to fit a sauna. He's like, excuse me. I'm like, no, like, and I showed him on Amazon, like you can get saunas on Amazon. I mean, I won't because fuck Amazon, but also like, you know, like it's like possible you can get your own personal sauna, which like he didn't know that.
Well, that's what I have. My sauna is foldable, so I can fold my sauna and put it away. I don't, because I never use it if I do put it away, so I just have it up. But once we have a baby, that's where the baby's crib will go. So I will have to fold it up.
I thought you were going to say that's where the baby's going to go. And I'm like, I don't think it's good for a baby to be in a sauna, but okay.
No, but it's really convenient. I can send you the link. It's by TheraSage, and I love them. Like, they're so good.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, please do. I was actually looking at the whole ass contraption, like the wood one. Yeah, because I'm like that. I'm a little bougie. But if you could do it on a payment plan, like why not? And it's your health. Health is wealth, right? Like we're investing.
Literally me every time I buy something. I'm like, health is wealth. Like I should buy this.
This $12 matcha latte, like health is wealth, green juice, health is wealth. Yeah, I just bought a monthly 12-month subscription membership to my yoga and Pilates studio. And I was like, health is wealth, baby. Self-care.
Yes, absolutely. I love that you've been going to those.
It's been life-saving for my mental health. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into this one. This one is so fucking funny. I wish we should have video. We will have video, you guys, eventually. Because I'll hold this up to the camera so you can see it because the images are just hilarious. Okay, so this girl, and this is kind of weird and dark, but also I love it. So this girl said, to make her life more whimsical, she says, a friend made me a joyous taxidermied raccoons out of roadkill. And so she uses these taxidermied raccoons that have big smiles on their faces and like their arms are up like they're like full of joy. She takes these taxidermied raccoons and creates happy scenes of them on adventures using American Doll props to the continued bafflement of her cats and husband. So in this picture, it's a pink Vespa and there's two taxidermied raccoons looking like they're having the time of their life.
Oh my God. Wait, they look so joyful.
It's like creepy and also like that is fucking amazing.
Wait, how did they get the mouth to be open?
I think that's part of the taxidermy thing. Like they like position the mouth and the arms, and then they use chemicals to freeze them
Look.
in this position.
I have mixed feelings with taxidermy. I remember watching a season of The Bachelor, and one of the girls that were a little quirky was like really into taxidermy.
Yeah.
And I like the concept of like giving life after like their life ended, but also just like, ugh.
No, I mean it's gross. It's gross. I had a fleeting thought of like taxidermying my dog, but then I was like, that's, I don't know.
No, Gabby, no. No.
It's a no. It's a no.
I was really into this is worse. I was really into the concept of taxidermying mice because I really thought it'd be cute because they're small. And like rats.
collect them.
I just thought it'd be fun to like create like a Christmas village with them. But then I like really thought about it. And that meant that I would have to have like basically Build-A-Bear style like mouse skin.
And you'd have to create a whole village, and then you'd have you'd have like real dead mice.
But how cute would the end result be?
I mean, actually, like if you think about it, if you dress them up, it's probably pretty cute.
Literally, like Mr. and Mrs. Claus, but mice. Adorable.
I think this actually is a project that needs to come to fruition. I vote for this.
Maybe I'll make felt. I'll make felt mice instead of taxidermy mice to make it kosher.
Nice. Okay. But listen, I think there's something edgy about having taxidermied mice, and I will stay with that. I will stand by that. Yes.
It's the vibe.
I love it. Okay. This is like an organized woman. And actually, I can't believe I've never thought of this. This is such a genius idea. So this woman said she holds office hours, like quote unquote, like office hours every Tuesday at a local coffee shop, which means that she sits on the couch and orders drinks for 4 to 5 hours while various friends and acquaintances visit her and yap about books and gossip.
I love that.
Yeah, so rather than running around and like making lunch dates with everybody, she's like, I will be here. And if you want to visit
you can
me,
come whenever you want.
It's very organized.
That's actually really, it's such an efficient way to socialize.
It is such an efficient. And if you have like social anxiety, like that sounds so nice for me. Like I don't have to worry about like getting dressed and like meeting somebody somewhere and then like, are they going to be late? Am I going to be late? I'm just like, you just sit and like whoever shows up, shows up.
Oh my gosh, yes. And then like, but here's my issue is I would just secretly hope that nobody shows up so I get to just hang out by myself.
Same. Yeah, same. Well, that's like the introvert in us, I think.
I know.
All right. So this one is good. This is very good in terms of like also a strategy for like dealing with negative thoughts. So I'm actually going to take this and use it for myself because it's so good. So this girl said, or this woman said, if I want to have negative thoughts about myself, I have to think about them in a Cockney accent.
Wait, I don't know how to do a Cockney accent.
I was just going to ask. I think it's not like a version of British.
It's like hardcore British accent, I feel like.
Wait, I want to hear
it. It's like, hey, governor. Hey, governor.
Yeah.
I'll go do I don't know.
No, that's actually pretty good, Nick. That's pretty good. Wait.
Want a sandwich?
Nick, say a negative thought in that accent, like that you have about yourself.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm really, really bad at this. Oh, I'm such a bad partner. I don't know. That's not very good, but
that was really good. It actually makes it so much more tolerable. Oh my God. I'm so lazy.
I'm so stupid.
I'm so stupid.
So lazy and stupid.
Stupid me dropping these things on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
I burnt the toast.
Wait, that's so funny.
Wait, no, Diane, now you have to try. Sorry.
I'm really bad with accents. I can like imitate people, but I can't like think of it on my own. Okay, let me try. Okay, I'm like blanking. Dude, I'm literally freezing. I don't know how to speak it. I can't even do a British accent. Unless I'm doing like the Ron Weasley, the not me,
yeah, that's
not
it.
Not Hermione.
No,
You.
that's good.
It has to be you, Harry.
It has to be you, Harry. Oh my God. I think this is a good strategy. I'm going to be doing this from now on.
I love that for you. Please record it every time and voice note it to me.
Record your voice notes of me dealing with my negative voice in Cockney. I love that. Let's see. Oh, this is very whimsical. I like drinking water at night out of small wooden bowls. It makes me feel like I'm being nursed back to health by spirits.
Wait, that's really cute because I was going to say that gives like Hobbit vibes.
It gives Hobbit vibes. It gives like fairy vibes. Like,
yes.
I love that.
I drink water out of a bowl sometimes and it makes me feel like I'm connected to my ancestors.
Wait, really?
But like the bowl is like, yeah, because that's like a thing in Korea. Like people drink out of bowls. Even now they'll drink like certain traditional alcohol out of bowls. But sometimes I just drink out of my porcelain Lenox Crate and Barrel bowls to make me feel connected to my ancestors.
Well, listen, if that helps you feel connected, why not?
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Oh, these are so cute.
I love women.
I love women. I love us. Are you tired of feeling stuck in cycles of anxiety, depression, or self-doubt? Traditional therapy just not giving you the breakthrough that you deserve? I've been there and I know how frustrating it can be. It's time to heal from the inside out with the Infinity Program, the ultimate online program for nervous system healing and subconscious reprogramming. Created by a survivor and expert in trauma healing, this self-paced journey uses proven methods like somatic healing, mindfulness, inner child work, and nervous system repair to help you transform your mind, body, and soul. Say goodbye to old patterns and hello to a life of peace, confidence, and self-love. Visit www.omtherapycoaching.com/store and click Infinity to start your journey today. That's www.omtherapycoaching.com/store and click Infinity. And for a limited time, just because you're listening to this podcast, you can get 10% off. Just use the code podcast at checkout. It's time to reclaim your happiness. Your future self is waiting. Guys, I am not a lawyer and I am not going to pretend to be, but I do run a really, really profitable coaching business with lots of things like retreats, one-on-one mentorship, group programs, online programs, and much more. So it's really important that I protect myself with the right legal documentation. That's why I go to Coaches and Company. They have easy-to-read, lawyer-created contracts without the law firm price tag, perfect for solo entrepreneurs and people just starting out in their business. You can customize templates and use them over and over and over again with confidence that your business is protected. So if you are a service provider or a coach and definitely not a lawyer, visit www.coachesandcompany.com/ref/confessionspod today to get your contracts in order. Or just go ahead and click the link in the show notes and it'll take you right there. Oh, this one's kind of same vibes. She said, I wash dishes by candlelight, listening to medieval tavern music and pretend I'm a tavern witch.
I love that. Cooking with candlelight is such a freaking vibe. Like I started doing that and I play French cooking music on Spotify.
I love that.
It's really a vibe. I love it. Because like just there's something about cooking in France that is just like that makes you just feel chefy.
That's why I literally cook every night because it makes me feel so chefy. I went to the boucherie today, which is the butchers, and I got like fresh cuts of meats that are all like really beautiful and like high end. And I went to like the little supermarché and I got my vegetables and my like things. And right now I have a like Moroccan tagine chicken legs marinating in the fridge, and I'm making that with crispy potatoes and a mustard sauce. So yes, there is something to be said about French cooking and cooking in France. Like, although that's Moroccan, but, you know.
Yes. But I mean, either way, you're cooking in France, which I'm really excited for because our retreat is going to be full.
Oh my God. Yes. Dude, it's going to be so good. And like, we're going to be in a chateau. Like, we're going to be in a castle. Like, we're going to live out our like Bridgerton castle fantasy princess dreams. At least I am. I'm very excited for that.
Oh, same. I am very excited.
Oh, and the last thing too, like before I forget, you mentioned you really like candles, like you know, the light and everything. Me too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a neurodivergent thing. Like I if you put on the big overhead light, I will scream.
Oh, same. We live in a dark den, essentially.
Yeah. Give me all the like mood lights, candle lights, low lights, table lamps. Like, but if I swear to on Christ, if you put on that fluorescent LED shit in the ceiling, I will have a meltdown. I'll have a meltdown.
Yeah. No, I am not a light person. I want to change all of my lights to red, but my partner vetoed it. And it's, to be fair, our bedroom is all red and he fucking hates it. He says he feels like he's in a serial killer's den, but we compromised. And so the bedroom is red. The rest of the house is not.
Healthy relationship compromise. Love to hear it. But I think like I can do red light. I can't do red paint. That does activate my stress response.
Oh, the red paint. Our room is black. It's like all black. Same with this room.
Okay. Okay. So it's like just red lights.
Yeah, just red lights, but it's like intense red lights. Like even the night lights are all red. I like change them out.
I love that. You know, it's just your world and Jay's living in it. I feel like
Hey, he should be thankful. We live in an optimal circadian rhythm household.
Yeah, listen, sometimes you have to take the wheel to make sure that both of you guys stay healthy. And that's love.
Health is wealth, baby.
Health is wealth. That's today's theme. Health is wealth, guys.
Yes.
All right. So for our last little whimsical confession, I personally love this one. I love all of them, but this one I really like because it's also like reframing like your like things that you have to do. So this girl says, I call my to-do list my ta-da list and do jazz hands as I tick things off.
Wait, that's so cute.
I love that. Like, ta-da! Like, I got a ta-da! Like, this is on my ta-da list. Like, jazz hands. It's a vibe.
I used to call the to-do list the get-to-do list, which is like kind of like a vibe, but like the ta-da list has like a major upgrade from that.
I know, because I was doing that too, and then I was like, I also don't want to get to do these things.
But like sometimes we're allowed to not want to do these things and have to do them anyway, because that's adulting.
Oh God. I miss the days when like all I had to worry about was like what Play-Doh I was going to play with.
Oh my gosh, yeah, or what you were going to eat for lunch. I remember that was like my biggest concern when I would go to school. Like, what's for lunch?
What's for lunch? No, same though. Same. Life is hard when you're an adult, man. Adulting is a whole thing. And you know, the thing that I try not to think about is that it never ends until you die.
But you know what's really cool about adulting is you get to do whatever you want. Free will.
True. That's the thing to remember. Free will. When you get stuck or you feel like your life isn't the way you want it to be, remember you have free will to change. You can change anything you want.
No, sometimes I'll just like go to the beach and be like, fuck everything. I'm just going to go to the beach. Free will, baby.
I miss the beach. That's what I would do too. Yeah,
I can't imagine not living by the beach.
Yeah, it's interesting. My husband loves the forest. His beach is the forest. That's why he got his apartment here, and now we're living here. It's beautiful, but I am not like a cold weather girly. Like I realized this year, because last year I think we were in San Francisco for like a majority of the fall winter, and we did that too, like this year, but the winter wasn't as bad. This year's winter was awful here in Strasbourg. And I realized like I for sure have seasonal depression. I lived in California for 15 years. So like it was like la-di-da, like not an issue. I can't handle like cold weather, rain, clouds. Like I do not thrive. I'm not thriving. I'm okay. Like I'm surviving. It's pretty. It's cute. But I cannot wait for it to be summer. Like the minute
you should get one of those like
a sunlight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Like it was really nice this week, and like the minute the sun hit my motherfucking face, and it was like 60 degrees out. I was like wearing sandals. I was like sitting outside, like soaking in the sun, and I was like, I'm alive. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that, but maybe a sun lamp.
Yes, a sun lamp.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, that's our show. I hope you were entertained, and we love you. And we're so glad you're here listening. We still have a few spots open for our retreats, but we will be closing that in just a few weeks. So definitely let us know if you want to join. We have 5 spots left only, so snag them. And we also have a beautiful flash sale that's happening right now if you're listening, I believe, because this is going to come out next week. Nick? Yeah. So this is going to come out next week. So by the time you listen to this, we will be on day 2 of our flash sale. Guys, 50% off the retreat price. We are just dropping it so that whoever is interested can join. It's affordable. We have payment plans and it's half off. You'll never see that again. So yeah, please jump in on that. And any last words for our listeners, Diane?
Happy Women's Month.
Happy Women's every motherfucking day of every time,
Yes.
of all time.
Celebrate
all time.
women.
We celebrate you. We celebrate all women. And we love you. All right, guys.
Yeah.
We will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.